It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Golden Spike Electric, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market. It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast. Some struggles getting going tonight. Our hotspot, which has been so reliable, the struggle getting us internet connection, but we got it now thanks to Clay Chernus for getting us going tonight. We are going to start with a break as they're going to do the national anthem right now. We'll be back for lineups and tip-off on 104.9 The Ranch.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016. Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Are you preparing the perfect feast for family? Kent's Market in Tremonton has the best prices on groceries, produce, and meats. And the deli at Kent's Market has veggie platters and party sandwiches. Shop at the Best of Northern Utah winner, Kent's Market in Tremonton.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We're finally ready to roll here. I'm Trent Carter. I have the call for you tonight. Joining me on the broadcast, Josh, welcome in.
It's good to be here, Trent.
We will not have much of a pregame show tonight as we're ready to roll. They're ready to introduce the teams for tonight's game, and tonight it's the Bears hosting the Mountain Crest Mustangs. In an important game for Bear River, they're on a little bit of a slide. We haven't been on the air the last 2 games. We appreciate the Skyview crew filling in for us the other night, but Bears have lost 3 in a row. Josh, currently outside of first-round home game as they've fallen now 3 spots in the RPI, so really got to win out if you want to have a chance of getting back a home game.
Yeah, absolutely. You're sitting 18 right now in RPI, 16 gets you a home game. You're going to have to win the rest of your games this season to give you even a chance. Currently, I had it written down. Bear River is almost a 1.5 behind in the RPI when it comes to the number 16 seed, which is Westfield. So going to have to win out, and it starts tonight here against Mountain Crest.
Speaking of winning out, there's 3 games left tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be right back at it on the road at Logan, and then we'll finish up Wednesday at Ridgeline. So tonight's a big one. Definitely got to get this one. Then you got a good chance on the road at Logan, which I say a good chance. Logan struggled, but every time we go in there,
yeah, it's a tough place to play.
It's a struggle.
I mean, any place in this region is tough to play. For me, Trent, tonight, I got one thing for you that's got to happen for the Bears. They have got to avoid the single-digit scoring quarter. Went back, looked at all the stats through the year. In games where the Bears have had a quarter where they've scored 10 points or less, they're 1-10. Outside of that, they're 6-1. So 6-1. So that shows you right there, they've got to avoid that single-digit scoring quarter.
We appreciate Adams Wealth Advisors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. And our brief pregame show was brought to you by Kent's Market, named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store donuts and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. Well, tonight's senior night for Bear River, so if you aren't in here tonight and you're close by, swing by, support these seniors in their final home game of the year. And tonight the starting lineup will look just a little bit different as they slip Porter Merrill in there, the senior who hasn't got a lot of time this year, but he's going to be in there in the starting lineup as Kaser Thurgood will sit out for, I would believe, just a moment. And they'll be joined with the rest of the seniors. Cash Avery, Bridger Adams, Cody Nelson, Maverick Sorensen. They can't all start. There's 6 of them, but they're going to put Porter Merrill in there today, and then Ty Jones is out there. Looks like Maverick Sorensen will be the one that's not going to start.
No,
he is. Who is it that's not out there that's the senior? Oh, who am I missing? Well, we'll figure it out. Is there one? I think there are. There are 6 of them, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, doesn't matter. I can't figure it out, but there's 6. Maybe we're starting with 6. Mountain Crest controls the tip, and we're underway. Mountain Crest going from left to right on the dial. They'll throw it into the post to Parker Andrus, who is a big problem for Bear River defensively in the game over at Mountain Crest. The Bears were able to pick up the victory. They'll swing it around the perimeter a couple of times, looking to get it in the post to Dmitriakov. Bears come over to double team. Dmitriakov makes a move to the middle, left-hand floater's up and good.
Figured it out, Trent. Merrill didn't start.
Okay, so they announced him, but he didn't start.
Yeah, they announced him, but he didn't start.
There's where we're at. Well, broadcast doing all sorts of things today. Bridger Adams picks up the foul for Bear River, an offensive foul.
Or miss 3 there by Cash Avery as well.
So just underway, Mountain Crest up 2-0 early on in the first quarter. Dmitriakov handles up top. Give and go. Kiss off the glass by Noah Carden, and he scores.
Carden had 19 points in the first matchup between these two teams.
Yes, he did. That just flashed into my memory. He was big time for Mountain Crest. Here's a give and go on the other end. Cash Avery to the basket, and he's blocked by Parker Andrus. Really long, lanky is Andrus. He'll push it the other way, back under the basket, reverse layup, won't go, tapped around, and Tyden Jones has it. He'll hand over to Cody Nelson. Now to Maverick Sorensen on the baseline. He's got nowhere to go. Lob back out front to Adams. Ty Jones sets a screen for him. Adams into the paint, kicks out to Avery on the left wing. He drives to the paint. Hand back to Maverick Sorensen, and we'll restart. Adams left wing. Ty Jones over to screen. Bridger breaks down to the baseline, tries to kick it back to Ty Jones. Bad pass, stolen by Carden. He's off to the races. No one stops ball. Left-hand layup is good. Noah Carden off to a nice start. That's 4 for him. 6-0 Mustangs. Cash Avery right wing. Now over to Barfus on the left side. Maverick Sorensen cuts through. He gets the pass, goes up for the layup, and he's fouled by Carden. So for Mountain Crest, they're 6-14 overall. Bear River is 7-13, so virtually the same record. Mountain Crest is just 2-7 in region play. Bear River 3-6. So Mountain Crest looking to move up themselves. A win here could put them ahead of Bear River in the RPI. So a big game for both teams as far as positioning. Peckham Reese checks in as Cody Nelson comes out. First free throw was good from Maverick Sorensen, so the Bears are on the board. Second one is also good. Makes the score 6-2, and Kaser Thurgood's going to come in for Maverick Sorensen. Front court, Mason Smith. Now he'll throw over to Parker Andrus. They'll lob into the high post to Dmitriakov. Give and go to Andrus. Underhand scoop. Score. I remember him being pretty good defensively, but Andrus has come out really aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. Tyden Jones right corner three's up a little strong. Tapped around, taken by Carden. They got the lead 8-2 and the ball. Now up top to Smith. Smith with Cash Avery on him. Lobs into Dmitriakov. Catch under the basket. The Bears come and double team. Now they'll back out of it. Kick it back out to Carden. Fake right, go left into the paint. Floaters up and good.
And Carden just having free will driving the lane.
10-2 Mountain Crest here on the road. Nice opening statement from them. Ty Jones drives into the post, kicks it out to Reese. Now around to Adams. Adams holds on the right wing. Fake right, go left into the paint. Kick it out. Reese won't shoot the three. They'll hand over to Cash Avery. Now back around to Ty Jones. Throw up top to Kaser Thurgood's knocked away by Andrus. Kaser gets it back, drives into the paint. Bumped, picks it up off the glass and scores. So Kaser, his first shot goes down. Bears cut the lead to 6,
and
10
that's going
to
to be
4.
an interesting matchup the rest of the night. Andrus first, Kaser Thurgood. Andrus causes a lot of issues for Thurgood.
Andrus drives right into Kaser, into his gut, and Kaser backs out, and he says, I need out of the game. And Andrus scores. Kaser got the wind knocked out of him as Andrus lowered the shoulder and just bam. I think it knocked the wind out of him. They didn't put the bucket on the board, but I believe they gave it to him. It should be 12-4.
Yeah, it should be 12-4.
If you remember in that game against Mountain Crest, Kaser Thurgood scored 14 in the first quarter as Ty Jones drives, gets the bucket and the foul. But after that, Josh, when they switched Andrus onto him, it was really not a whole lot the rest of the way.
Only had 3 points the rest of the game.
So Dmitriakov picks up the foul as Ty Jones had a nice drive in there, and he'll look for a three-point play. Free throw is up, won't go. Rebound Dmitriakov. He'll hand over to Smith, who will come down the right side. 10-6 our score, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Mountain Crest in the lead. Dmitriakov drives on Sorensen in the post. He lost control of it, picked up by Cash Avery. He'll come straight down the middle of the floor. Over to the left side now to Reese. Up top, Cody Nelson, catch, shoot, three is up. That rattles around once, twice, won't go. Tapped around, and Ty Jones has it. Now Cash Avery catch and shoot just inside the three-point line, and that won't go. Dmitriakov snags the rebound this time. And slowly to the front court comes Mason Smith. Left wing Dmitriakov. Carden cuts through. Now Andrus up top to retrieve it. Smith on the right wing. Up top, Carden. Catch and shoot three is up and short off the rim. And it's tapped around. Cash Avery trying to save it. He does. And Sorensen picks it up and throws over to Reese, who outlet pass down the left side to Ty Jones. And now he'll take the shot from three, and that's off the backboard.
Not a good shot there.
No, he should have took it initially, kind of hesitated, then decided to shoot it. And here's Carden quickly down the left side, off the glass, won't go, luckily. But Maverick Sorensen on the box out. They're going to call him for a push. Not sure I agree with that one. He's just trying to get his butt into him to box out. Bear River's going to call a timeout as they trail on their home floor in the first quarter, 12-6. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremont, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Tonight's Bob's Body Shop uniform check. Bob's Body Shop, a preferred auto body repair center in Tremont, and they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. Mountain Crest in their blue and orange with white uniforms, and Bear River in their home whites, trimmed in red numbers and letters. Here's an inbound for three, thrown up by Tayton Martinson. That won't go. Didn't see what happened there, Josh.
Looked like Ty Jones pushed it out of bounds there, just off his fingertips.
So we'll do it all again from the same spot, inbound underneath the basket. Smith will trigger it. He'll lob into Carden, fake right, go left into the paint, pull up from 6 feet, shot's good. Noah Carden.
Noah Carden 8, Bear River 6.
So Carden averages 8.5 points on the year, and he's there in the first quarter. Here's a turnover on the other end as a pass into the post is stolen away. Carden goes right to left again. Beautiful pass underneath. Good recovery, though, from Sorensen to block the shot of Easton Pugmire, and Bear River gets it. Sorensen up top, throws to Ty Jones into the post. Pull-up jumper, that's way too strong again. Maverick Sorensen chases it down. Reese tries to drive, that's cut off by Carden, and he'll hand back to Maverick Sorensen. Tries to get it to Kaser. Easy, lazy pass is stolen, and Parker Andrus one-hand slam at the other end. He got one of those in the game at home, I remember the other night. He gets another. 16-6, Mountain Crest. And you can see, Josh, that Parker Andrus is doing the same thing to Kaser, just denying him all over the floor, and Ty Jones breaks free underneath the basket for a layup. 16-8, Bears down 8. Up top pass to Carden,
that
gets
should be
away.
Backcourt.
Yeah, that's no one touched it. It's into the backcourt. Good defense from Cody Nelson.
So the thing that Bear River needs to do, you've got to make Andrus uncomfortable guarding him. So you need to run him off some hard screens, and I mean, you need Ty Jones to set. I don't even care if you get called on a foul, but you need to rock his world at least once or twice just so he backs off Kaser. Very good.
Andrew, this time they get it to Kaser. He goes in on Andrus, and Andrus gets behind him and blocked the shot, but they'll say there was some body contact on the way up. And Kaser will be at the line for 2. First free throw is up, and that's good from Kaser. His 3rd point of the game. Second free throw is up, and that's good. Lead back to 6 for Mountain Crest, 16-10. Smith on the right side. Carden comes through, denied by Cody Nelson. Now Carden gets it way up top. He'll get a screen from Andrus. Reese jumps out to pick up Carden, drives, kicks it back to Smith. 12-foot jumper from the right side's good. Mason Smith. So it's been Carden. He's doing the scoring, he's doing the facilitating, and Mountain Crest back up 8. Kaser on the left side lobs into Maverick Sorensen. They come back to double him. He just throws it up at the basket, and it goes in.
I don't know how that went in, but it did. We'll take it.
Nice move, Mav. And the Bears cut it back to 6 again, 18-12. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Parker Andrus on the wing, throws up top, almost gets away, chased down by Martinson. Mountain Crest cannot hold for the final shot. There's about 4 seconds different shot and game clock. Andrus up top, tries to cross over on Reese. It's knocked away, taken away. Reese has it. Quick outlet to Ty Jones. He goes up, and I think they're going to call him for, no, they are going to call a foul on Pugmire. Thought Ty traveled trying to draw that contact.
Well, and he might have got away with one because he kind of did the whole throw the shoulder into him. And
so not in the penalty. They say not on the shot. Bears inbound under the basket. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Lob into Ty. Kick it over Maverick. Corner three's up. Air ball. Right in the hands of Nelson. Got to shoot, gentlemen. Now Reese shoots it, and that's an air ball. So I'm not sure what Cody was doing. He should have shot that one in the corner, but unfortunately the Bears get nothing. And we go to the second quarter. Mountain Crest 18, Bear River 12 on 104.9 The Ranch.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
Start of the second quarter, Bear River trailing Mountain Crest 18-12. Appreciate our sponsors for tonight's game. Castlelight, whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castlelight. Online at castlelight.com. And Central Milling, they produce high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. They are the Ferrari of flour Central Milling is proud to help bring you this broadcast. Josh, it's been the Noah Carden show, and I'm in the last matchup against Mountain Crest. He didn't get off to a great start, but tonight it's been a completely different story. He's been the go-to guy from the get-go.
Yeah, 8 points and done it all, but the big difference here has been Mountain Crest has been getting the ball inside.
As Kaser gets the first possession for the Bears, goes to the basket and misses the little fadeaway jump shot, and it's tapped out of bounds by the Bears, and Mountain Crest will have it.
Yeah, Mountain Crest been attacking the middle paint. Cardin's been getting inside, easy layups. Bear River, nothing's changed since the games we've been away. They're still willing to sit outside and shoot a three.
Pass into the high post to Andrus, and he goes up and he's bumped. They'll say no shot as they'll get the ball under the basket. Sorensen picks up the foul. He'll have to come out. That's his second. Cash Avery will come in. Carden to inbound. Throws into the corner. Catch and shoot three is up. Just short off the iron from Martinson, and it's rebounded by Cash Avery quickly the other way. Mountain Crest able to get back. Avery into the right corner to Ty Jones. He drives baseline, kicks it over to Thurgood. He won't shoot the three. Step back three now is up and won't go. Rebound Ty Jones, and they're going to say on the rebound, foul on Mountain Crest. Give it to Parker Andrus, and that's a big call.
That's the second one on him.
As he has been a menace so far for the Bears, and he's going to have to come out. Pugmire comes back in for Mountain Crest, 6'4" sophomore. Kaser to inbound. He'll lob into Cash Avery. Has a wide open three on the right side. It's up and it's good. So Cash Avery knocks down the first three for the Bears tonight. And just like that, a one-possession game. 18-15 Mountain Crest. Carden right side. Up top, Dimitriakov. Dribble handoff. Now swing it back to Carden. Now kick it back over to a catch-and-shoot three from Jackson Brands. That won't go. And rebound, Bridger Adams. Adams comes down the floor, finds himself wide open for three, fakes it, and then throws it down to Ty Jones, who scrambles to pick it up. But as he does, he falls down on the floor, and they'll say that's a travel. Tough pass there for Ty Jones. Went right on his shoelaces.
That might have been the most open three that they've shot tonight, though.
Yeah,
they passed it up.
Bridger should have just let that one go. I like the unselfish play. Unfortunately, it was not a good pass. Mountain Crest has it. They're trying to throw into Dimitriakov, and he can't reach the pass. He wanted the call on Ty Jones holding him, but it's a turnover, and Bear River will have it. 6:39 to go in the second quarter. Bears trailing by 3 on senior night. Adams up top, throws over to the right side to Kaser Thurgood. Now into the low post to Cash Avery. Fakes left, underhand step, goes through, and he scores. Nice up and under move from Cash Avery. He gets his 5th point, and the Bears trail by just 1. Brands left side throws up to Dimitriakov. He has been a non-factor thus far. He started great in the last game, and this little jump hook is short, rebounded by Tyden Jones. Dimitriakov, I think, still leads this team in scoring at 11.5 points a game. But Andrus and Carden have caught him almost, just a few points behind. And here's a drive by Bridger Adams, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll get 2 free throws. Give the foul to Brantz.
And we didn't see any of Jackson Brands in the
No,
first game.
we did not. Adams' first free throw is up, and it's good. Bridger Adams, the 5'10 senior. They honored him before the game tonight. He's one of the 6 seniors on this roster. Adams' second free throw is up, and that's good. Bear River grabs the lead for the first time tonight, 19-18. Up top, here's a pass over in front of the student section, which is finally chased down by Mason Smith to avoid the turnover. He'll look to drive, throw into Dimitriakov. Nice help defense from Thurgood. He taps it away, and it's stolen away. Cash Avery, front court left side. Now Reese, give and go, back to Cash. He mishandled it, but Kaser picks it up. His shot's blocked, and he chases his own rebound. Now into the post to Merrill. Kick it out to Bridger Adams. Fake right, go left. Kick it out to Thurgood for three. Won't go. Backside rebound, Carden. So Porter Merrill has checked into this game for the second time, so he's going to get a few more minutes tonight. Reese defending on the low post against Martinson, who goes up, tries to shoot over him, won't go. Excuse me, that's Pugmire. Rebound to Porter Merrill. And Bridger will come slowly to the front court. Bear River leading by 1, 19-18. 4:49 to go until halftime. Cash Avery up top, fake left, drive into the post, throw his shoulder down, kick it off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Pugmire. Mason Smith front court right side. Cash Avery on him, and Mountain Crest calls a timeout. I thought they were going to give him for a carry.
I thought that was carry area.
Did the old spin move and just whip the ball around with him.
Did the old Allen Iverson, bring it right up from over the top.
Well, we'll keep it here for this break. Give us a chance to thank a few more of our sponsors. Cache Valley Daily. The latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. Greer's Hardware. Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. And Mike Knorr Plumbing. When you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the Best of Northern Utah silver medalist, Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. Josh, not quite sure what to make of the game so far. Bears have clawed their way back. They do have a 1-point lead, but honestly feels like we haven't played well enough to be in the lead.
No, and that's the great part is, Mountain Crest came out really hot. They went 9 for 14 in the first quarter. Kind of built up that lead. Bear River just kind of hung around, and now they find themselves up with 4 minutes left. So you got to be happy if you're Bear River in this position.
Mountain Crest inbounds. They'll have it after the timeout. Smith right side. Up top to Carden, who's been quiet here in the second quarter. They come out and hedge up on him, and it's tapped away from Dimitriakov, but Ty Jones a little too aggressive. He'll get the foul.
But I like the adjustment there from Bear River, sending the double team at Carden, keeping him from being able to drive the lane. He's been really, really effective once he's able to get inside.
Cutler Christensen's going to check in, and Bridger Adams comes out. So Christensen out there with Cody Nelson, Cash Avery, Tyden Jones, and Kaser Thurgood. Smith left side throws into Dimitriakov. They send a cutter through the lane, nothing there. He powers in on Nelson. Backside pass is tapped away by Kaser Thurgood, but chased down by the Mustangs. Now Carden has it on the right wing. Kaser Thurgood out on him. Lob into Dimitriakov. Ty Jones comes to help again. Good defense, tapped away into Christensen's hands. Outlet pass beautifully to Cash Avery, and he lays it up and in. Easiest 2 of the year for Cash. And Bear River up 3, 21-18. We'll say the Bears' defense in this second quarter has been fantastic.
Yeah, good. Lots better defensive pressure, lot more active hands.
Right side Smith, nowhere to go. Cash Avery on him. Right to left dribble into the high post. Now kick it over to Dimitriakov. Now on the baseline to Pugmire. Cut off nicely by Ty Jones. Out to Carden. 9 on the shot clock. Kaser cuts his drive off nicely. Hands back to Dimitriakov. Strong drive. Fake right. Go left. Short off the rim. No backside rebound. And it's picked up by Pugmire, and he scores. So the Bears did everything right but box out on the backside. And the score 21 for the Bears, 20 for the Mustangs. Up top, Christensen. Over on the right side, Nelson. Now in the corner to Cash. He'll throw to Kaser, cutting through. Little Euro step, floated up. A little too strong, won't go. Rebound, Mountain Crest. Smith front court, left side. Righty dribble, throw over to the right side to Martinson. Looks into the post to Dimitriakov. They've gone into him multiple times. Now this time he throws cross court. It's tapped by Kaser and then off the hands of Carden. The Bears will take over. More active hands.
And they're bringing Andrus back in. Mountain Crest I would go right at him here. I would run Thurgood off of a screen and go right at him. Try to make him pick up that third foul.
There's Nelson on the right side. He'll take the strong drive. Righty layup is good, so instead they go at Carden, which is a great decision, Josh. Carden is undersized, to say the least.
Oh, for sure.
And Cody Nelson able to take advantage, and the Bears go back up by 3 on a nice strong drive from Cody. Dimitrikov
yeah,
up
that's
top.
a foul. That's an offensive foul on Andrus right there.
So an illegal screen from Andrus. I didn't see it, Josh. Good thing you're paying attention. And that's his 3rd. He just announced it as his 4th personal foul. Definitely not his 4th.
No, it's definitely his
3rd.
But he definitely was moving right through that screen. So now Bear River's got a chance here for the next 2 minutes. You've got to put together a 4-6-0 run here, in my opinion. Build up a little bit of a cushion.
Nelson on the right wing, throws over to Christensen in the corner. Now up top to Tyden Jones above the 3-point line. Left side Kaser, fake left, and he tries to go right, but runs into Ty Jones. Now up top to Cash. Cody Nelson on the left side, catch and shoot 3 is up, a little strong, tapped around to Dimitrikov on the rebound. I'll say one thing, Mountain Crest on the defensive glass has been fantastic. Here's a strong drive taken by Martinson, met at the rim by Tyden Jones. It's no good. Rebound taken by Kaser Thurgood. He's on the left side, now to Cody Nelson in the corner. Up top, Cash Avery. Drive into the high post, wants a step back 3, won't shoot it. Now it's Cody Nelson into the post to Kaser. Dimitrikov comes to double, back to Cody. Drive, baseline, underhand layup, good.
Great move there by Cody. Good little in and out offense. Thurgood to Nelson.
Love the aggressiveness from Cody Nelson. He drove baseline and then had to jump back in towards the basket and kiss it off the glass. Great body control. 25-20 Bear River. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Baseline drive, Martinson goes up. He's met at the rim again by Ty Jones. Won't go. Rebound taken by Bear River into the corner of Cash Avery. Fake a 3, step in from 12 feet. Won't go. Backside rebound again, Mountain Crest. No second chance opportunities for the Bears as Martinson brings it in. 41 seconds to go in the half. Bears leading by 5. Smith up top. Cash Avery out on him. Dimitrikov in the high post with it. Now he'll hand over to Pugmire. Smith comes through, gets it. It's almost stolen away. Now Smith drives baseline. Cash Avery steps over an attempt. He'll kick it out to Carden for 3. It was blocked. Oh,
they just called a foul on that?
So the official that's standing right next to it called nothing. And when the ball was airballed and their coach went ballistic, the official on the other side of the floor decided to blow the whistle.
Yeah, I believe he definitely let the Mountain Crest coach call that one for him.
Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. I'm not disagreeing that there was probably some contact on there, but
But you don't like it when it's the guy that's 60 feet away that makes the call.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Carden misses the free throw. He'll get 2 more as he was fouled behind the 3-point line. Second free throw is up, and that one's good. Reese is going to check back in for Cutler Christensen. Carden, who's had a nice scoring first half for Mountain Crest, getting his first points of the second quarter as he almost airballs the third one. Rebound taken by Ty Jones. He dribbles it himself to the front court. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. They want to get it to Kaser. He gets it up top, and then he's fouled by Martinson. No harm done there. Neither team in the penalty. And now there will be just 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Bear River leading by 4, 25-21. Reese to inbound. Sideline extended, cross court, gets it into Kaser. Was fouled again, no call. Drives in there strong, floats it up. Won't go, and he's fouled with 2.5 seconds to go. Good move from Kaser. Frank May Skidoo. Find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo. Find them online at frankmayskidoo.com. Kaser to the line for 2. Trying to extend this lead. First one's up and good, so that puts it up to 5, 26-21. Get one more. Really good defensive quarter from the Bears, Josh. I'm not sure what Mountain Crest has here. Just 3 points. They were 18 at the end of the first quarter. Kaser misses the second. Ty battling. Should be a jump ball. And there's 9/10 of a second. It is a jump ball. Possession arrow to Mountain Crest. Ball will be lobbed in. Dimitrikov has to heave it full court and almost goes in. As we have a herd of people walking directly by.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That's going to bring us to the end of the first half. 26 for Bear River, 21 for Mountain Crest in a second quarter where Mountain Crest only scores 3, and I believe Bear River threw in 12. So we've had 2 quarters in a row, Josh, double-digit scoring. We'll see if that continues. We'll be back for the Golden Spike Electric halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Cereal this morning. Chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high quality, value priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Auto owners pays what they owe, without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Bear River leading 26-21 at home tonight over the Mountain Crest Mustangs on senior night, as tonight is the last home game of Region 11 play for Bear River and potentially of the season, as currently Bear River is outside of the top 16 in Region 4 RPI, which you have to be in the top 16 if you want to host a first-round playoff game. They're only a couple spots back, but going to definitely probably need to win out to move
And they're
up.
going to need some help, and right now they're not getting it because Westfield's beating Skyview, and they need Skyview to beat Westfield. So
we'll see what happens there. since you bring it up, Josh, now's a good time to get some scores from around the region. You mentioned Westfield beating Skyview at halftime 28-23. And Green Canyon continues their nice run as they're looking for some revenge on Ridgeline, who beat Green Canyon earlier this year 58-54. Green Canyon currently 45-32 at halftime. They're on pace for 90.
Yeah, that's an offensive output tonight there. Even 32 at half is an offense. I mean, that's 64 points. I mean, if Bear River scored 64 points, we'd be doing the happy dance up here.
So the last game was extremely low scoring between those two, just 58-54 in a game where Jude Haig scored just 7 points. I'm assuming tonight that's not the case.
Well, and what makes Green Canyon so good is Green Canyon, they're just good, period. But their coaching staff does an excellent job of making adjustments into the second game. I mean, you just take the Bear River, for example. Bear River played them a really close game for most part of it till about the fourth quarter. In the second matchup, it was not a close game. They manhandled Bear River for sure. So that's a great team, and that to me, if I was a betting man, I'd be putting all my money on Green Canyon to win a state championship right now.
Yeah, the thing I was most impressed about them with their defense was they would come out of a timeout and show you a zone right as you're coming out on the floor, and then as you're bringing the ball up, they would switch right into man, and all of a sudden you're like, well, what we just called is now probably not what we want to run. Just to be able to switch back and forth like that and have your kids execute it.
The next position, they'd start in a full court man, get to half court, and all of a sudden it'd be a zone, and you'd be like, right? I mean, it was every possession they could change their defense. That's what makes them so good. But let's talk about this game, Trent, should we?
Let's do it. Golden Spike Electric sponsors tonight's halftime show. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. So a game tonight where Mountain Crest came out on fire, kind of the opposite of what happened in the last game. Bear River came out really hot and built a nice lead and ultimately ended up being able to hang on to win that game. Tonight, you thought Mountain Crest was going to come out and run us out of the gym. Then Bear River made a few adjustments, kind of hung out in that 8-point range, and next thing you know, we're into the second quarter and you're only down by 1 or 2, and then you end up by 5 at half.
Yeah, and the crazy part is if you go to the stat sheet, it all leans towards Mountain Crest. That's the thing. I mean, Mountain Crest went 1 for 10 in the second quarter. They're still shooting 41% from the field. That just tells you how good of a first quarter they had. For Bear River, 32%, you'll take it. It's not great. You got a 5-point lead. The three-pointer has been an issue again tonight, 1 for 11. Got to clean that up. But the big thing in the second quarter that Bear River started to do when they kind of started to inch back, they shot less threes. They attacked the basket more, got inside. Cody Nelson, a couple great drives there. You saw Case Thurgood drive inside as well. That's going to be a key for Bear River moving forward. If they will attack the paint, then it forces the defense to collapse, kicks it out. Then it's a wide open three rather than settling for a three.
Yeah, what I liked from Cody Nelson is he came out, he got 2 looks at 3, missed them both, but then his next 2 drives was a head fake and he went baseline and 2 beautiful layups. So good to see Cody making an adjustment. 4 big points there for Bear River. And then Cash Avery, he did knock down the lone 3 that Bear River has, but he actually made a few nice moves into the post, got him an easy layup as well.
Yeah, had 7 points, leading scorer right now for Bear River. So.
And Kaser Thurgood's been pretty good as well. I know the scoring doesn't show how well he's played, but he's had Parker Andrus on him, who is kind of the big story for Mountain Crest. He's their defensive leader and really has emerged as an offensive threat. He's on the bench with 3 fouls. We'll see how he plays here in the second half. He seems like a player to me, Josh, that doesn't matter how many fouls he has, he's going to play the same way.
No, he's definitely a player that comes into a game knowing he's got 5 fouls and he's going to use all 5 fouls.
So we'll see if they try and protect Parker Andrus here in the second half or they'll just turn him loose. But if I'm Kaser Thurgood, I'm going to go right at him as hard as I can. Bear River leading by 5 on the Golden Spike Electric halftime show. We will be back for the start of the third quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016. Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Welcome back. Start of the third quarter. Bear River leading by 5, 26-21 over Mountain Crest. We appreciate Golden Spike Electric for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. Post Consumer Brand Cereal, proud to bring you their annual cereal sale to benefit the United Way. And Riverside Corner Sinclair, home to famous chicken strips and was recognized in the best of northern Utah. Stop by in or out of town. You'll be glad that you did. Riverside Corner. Bears are going to have it to start the second half. They'll be going from left to right on the dial. They get it inbounds, work it over on the left side to Adams, kick it in the corner to Cash Avery. Tries to throw into Ty Jones, is tapped away, but he chases it down. Now Sorensen into the post. Kiss off the glass is good. Nice body control from Maverick to prevent the offensive foul, and he floats one up and in. Bears now up 7, 28-21. Dimitriakov up top, kick it over to Pugmire, now to the left side to Smith. Lob to Pugmire, he tries to slam it down with two hands, won't go. Ticked up by Mav Sorensen all the way off the glass, this won't go, and here's Mountain Crest the other way. They throw it ahead to Carden, and that's stolen by Bridger Adams. Now he'll push all the way to the basket, and he's tripped up by Pugmire. Were you as surprised as I was, Josh, on that lob play to Pugmire?
Yeah,
I did not know he had that in him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a sophomore, big kid at 6'4", but
doesn't move like he's got the spring in his step.
Interesting. So look for him in the next couple of years to be something for Mountain Crest. Kind of came out of nowhere. Here's Ty Jones. He drives baseline, shots up, and they say he used his shoulder to create some separation, and they'll give an offensive foul. I'm not sure I agree with that one.
Trent, you want my prediction for the game? One coach is getting a technical foul before this game's over.
I haven't been paying attention, but I know there's been some frustrating things happen. Carden front court. He'll hand to Dimitriakov. Now back to Carden on the left side. Drives in there. Stop. Pull up off the glass and score. So that's exactly what he did in the first quarter, and he starts that way here in the third.
And if you notice, Carden always wants to go left, never wants to go right.
He always will fake right to start, but he goes left every time. Up top pass to Cash Avery is over his head, taken away. Smith drives in, and Cash Avery fouls him, and they're screaming for a intentional foul, technical. I don't know they're going to get it. He initially went for the ball, and then on the way down he wrapped him up to make sure he couldn't finish the play. You got to be kidding me. If they make this an intentional foul. Okay, there we go. Just and to make matters worse, they're going to call it on the floor. The coach would probably lose his mind.
Hey, he handled it pretty well, actually.
Yeah, he did handle it well. I'm surprised. 28-23 Bear River. Mountain Crest inbound. They'll lob out to Carden. Thurgood on him. Now they'll switch. Spin move in the paint. Oh, it's right, then back to the left. And this one won't go. Tapped up by Pugmire. Look at him flying in there again. And he'll be fouled on the way up, and he'll get the free throws after the tap-in attempt didn't go.
That'll be the third on Ty Jones, so something to watch there. Probably see him lose him for part of the quarter here.
Pugmire's free throw is good. Maverick Sorensen is going to come in and replace Ty Jones to prevent him from picking up his fourth. Second free throw is no good. Reese tried to rebound it, and then in the process, Smith gets the foul trying to steal it away from him. So lots of fouls here early in the third quarter. 3 team fouls on the Bears, 2 on Mountain Crest. Bears leading by 4, 28-24, 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cash Avery will bring to the front court. Smith there to pick him up at half court. Jumps out on him, Cash has to pick it up. Sorensen now in the corner, throws in the post, back to Sorensen, layup is good. Kaser, Thurgood, they came to double, and Sorensen just split it.
There.
Yeah, beautiful. Couple of buckets here from Maverick in the third quarter. Pugmire up top for Mountain Crest. Left side to Martinson. Dimitriakov wants it in the high post, but they're not going to let him get it. Now over to Carden on the right side. They'll come to screen. Carden bumped by Maverick Sorensen, and he'll get the foul.
But that's what Bear River's got to do. Whoever that screener is, they've got to jump around it, force him to stop and kind of go back to the right. If he's able to get that head of steam going to the left, he's deadly.
Mountain Crest will inbound up top. Smith. Left-handed dribble. Throws it over to Martinson. Swing around Pugmire on the left wing. He's been pretty aggressive here in the third quarter, and he throws it over the top of Carden's head. I was just giving him some praise, and he turned it over.
Give him more.
Bear River will have it on the turnover, and Kaser will come back to retrieve it. Throws into the high post, back cut pass is almost stolen away. Cash Avery gets it, spins once, twice, and fades away and knocks it down from about 6 feet. Just how they drew it up. 32-24, Bear River back up 8. I believe this is the Bears' biggest lead of the game. Martinson in the left corner, he'll throw back to Pugmire. They won't come out and guard him outside the three-point line. Throw to Dimitriakov, almost stolen away, but he manages to grab a hold of it. Now he'll drive baseline, kick it over to Cash Avery. Excuse me, he turned it over to Cash Avery, and the Bears come the other way. Now in the corner to Sorensen. Up top, Cash Avery, back into the corner to Sorensen, and underneath, Kaser Thurgood is just battling like crazy for position, and they'll give Carden the foul. So Kaser will inbound under the basket for Bear River. Leading by 8 with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Kaser to inbound into the corner, Cash Avery. Cody Nelson comes through, they won't get it to him. Now Cash drives, pulls up, goes to Beckham Reese. It went off the glass, and that was goaltending. I thought that the ball hit the glass first, and then he blocked it. Officials missed that one. I was kind of like, how did he block that? He got it up so quick. Well, ends up being Mountain Crest basketball. Parker Andrus is back in there. Now Carden on the right wing. He'll throw it over to Mason Smith. Left-handed dribble, nothing doing there. Swing it back around to the right side. Carden wants a screen from Andrus. They fake it. They'll hedge up on Carden. He beats through it. Now Maverick Sorensen reaches in and takes it away from him. So he got to his spot but couldn't get his shot off, and Maverick takes it away.
I told you, there's your technical foul.
No, they didn't. They just gave him a warning. How do you give someone a warning? Unless he was out on the floor and they gave him is that a thing? A bench warning?
I don't know.
How do you stop the play?
I don't like that at all.
I don't either. If you said something worth stopping the play, it's a technical foul. And then here's a foul before the ball was inbounded, if I understand the rules right.
Should be free throws.
Unless that's not a rule in high school basketball. It must not be. And the Bears left inbound again. Both teams, 4 team fouls halfway through the third quarter. Next foul on either team is free throws. Cutler inbounds to Cash Avery. Now back to Cody Nelson. Andrus on him. Now Christensen quickly to Cash. Now to Reese up top. Back to Cody in the right corner. Andrus on him. Now into Cash Avery in the post. Looks to make his move. Goes middle. Pull-up jumper. 8 feet. A little too strong. Tapped over and picked up by Martinson. Quickly the other way. Andrus on the left wing. Fake right. Drive into the paint. Pumps once, twice. Goes up, and it's blocked by Reese on the backside. Outlet pass to Cash Avery, and he tried to run with it before he had it, and it's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. So some sloppy play here in the last minute and a half as both teams kind of stuck. Bear River leading 32-24 and a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch. Welcome back. Not sure if our ads are working anymore, so if you had a few moments of silence there, I hope you enjoyed it. Bears leading by 8 in the third quarter, 3:37 to go. Special thanks to K&N Automotive. When you need reliable auto repairs, visit K&N Automotive in Tremont. For fast, quality service from complex to routine, visit knautomotiveinc.com today. Bears have it after the timeout, leading by 8. Kaser will handle up top. Kick it over to Cash Avery on the right side. Give and go to Kaser. Drives underneath. Body contact. Floated up and score. Kaser, Thurgood. Love how he uses his body to get just enough separation. Bears up 10, 34-24. Here's a pull-up three from Smith on the left side, and he knocks it down. So Mason Smith's kind of quiet out there, just kind of handles the ball, but he decided to let that one fly.
That was the first three-pointer of the third quarter, Trent.
From either side. Here's a strong drive by Cody Nelson again. Doesn't make it, gets his own rebound and goes back and scores. So Cody's found some confidence going to the basket. Bears up 9, 36-27. Andrus up top for Mountain Crest. They'll play back off of him outside the three-point line. Now Martinson over to Smith on the left side. Just hit a three from there. Cash Avery still playing off him a little bit. Now Pugmire in the high post, tapped away by Nelson. Cash Avery, strong move to the basket, fakes, and he travels. You can't do that. He kind of used his body, and then that back foot slid just a bit. I thought Cash should have just took it into his chest.
Yeah, you just got to go right at him. Expect the contact, expect the foul, be aggressive.
Or just dribble out of there, drive in there, and then dribble back out. But unfortunately, it's a turnover. Mountain Crest has it on the other end. They'll go into the high post this time to Pugmire. Andrus cuts through. Dribble handoff to Carden. Shoots the three. Nowhere near. Rebound. Beckham Reese. He'll quickly outlet the other way. Behind the back pass. Christensen for three. And that's an air ball. Unfortunate as Kaser made a beautiful behind the back pass to him. Carden gets to the high post. Throws a bounce pass to Pugmire. And he goes up strong and Kaser fouls him. Pugmire will be at the line for two. Just the second on Kaser. Kaser's done a much better job, at least the past couple games we've done, of staying out of foul trouble. Pugmire knocks down the free throw. Bridger Adams is going to check back in for Bear River, replacing Cash Avery. Cash has really played more of a controlled game tonight, Josh. I'd say he's had some chances, or he could have forced up a couple threes and really played within the offense a little bit better, I thought.
Yeah, and that's what he needs to do to be successful. That's what the Bears need him to do to be successful.
Pugmire 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Reese driving into the paint. That's taken away by Carden. They come over and tap it away from him, and then Carden dribbles it out of bounds. Mountain Crest coach really wanting a foul on the drive down the floor. He won't get it. He got his warning, whatever that means, earlier. And the Bears will have it. They'll inbound to Bridger Adams. Bears leading by 8, 36-28. Adams up top. Crosses up on Carden. The student section loves it. Now Cody Nelson. Beautiful pass into Reese. Looks to make his move. Goes up. It's a little short off the rim. Rebound Dimitriakov. Carden pushes quickly to the other side. Now Smith fakes the three on the left wing. Back around to Carden. They look to throw into Dimitriakov. Skip pass over to Martinson. Catch and shoot three is up. Won't go. And Cutler Christensen didn't box out Parker Andrus and ends up having to push him in the back on the rebound attempt. That'll be free throws for Parker Andrus. This has been a game where both teams have defensive rebound pretty well. There's been a couple of missed. That was one right there where Andrus flew in, but both teams really only getting about one opportunity each time. Andrus' free throw is good. CNR Trailers, whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, CNR Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrailer.com. That's crtrl.com. Couple substitutions, and Andrus is ready for the second free throw. It's up and good. Lead down to 6 for Bear River, 36-30. Mountain Crest full court pressure. Bear River breaks it, kick it ahead to Ty Jones. He'll go baseline, skip it back out to Christensen. Now back to Tyden on the right side. Up top, Andy Anderson, and underneath, Kaser Thurgood again battling for position, and Martinson will get the foul. Mountain Crest coach is screaming that Kaser's hooking him. Just a smart play. Kaser down there ends up now at the free throw line for a couple of free points. Boy, Josh, if he continues his development, can you imagine what Kaser Thurgood's going to be next year as a senior?
Yeah, absolutely. And if the Bears can develop a second scorer, I mean, they could be really, really good.
Kaser knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is up and rolls over the front of the rim and is good. Back to 8 for the Bears, 38-30. Timeout called by Mountain Crest. They want a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Bear River up by 8 on 104.9 The Ranch. Welcome back. Again, I think there was a moment of silence there for everyone listening at home, but everyone needs some contemplation time in their life, Josh.
Some nice and peace and quiet.
Sorry, I'm not sure why our ads aren't playing. I apologize to all of our great sponsors, but sometimes things just don't want to work the way I want them to. 1:03 to go in the third quarter. Bear River leading by 8. Mountain Crest will have the ball. Smith up top, guarded by Bridger Adams. Andrus comes through in the high post. They won't give it to him. They'll swing it around the perimeter a couple of times. Now into the corner, bad pass to Martinson. He picks it up. They'll get a screen from Dimitriakov, who has been a non-factor in today's game. Into the post, right hand hook is up and good.
You know better. Don't start saying stop. Jeez.
His first easy bucket of the game. And we're down to 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Bridger Adams has it on the left side. They'll cross over on Carden, get to the baseline, kick it back out to Sorensen, swing it around to Thurgood up top. Fake right, go left. Stutter step move into the paint, left hand off the glass is good. Kaser Thurgood. Back to 8, 40-32. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Carden on the left side, screen from Dimitriakov, splits the double team, steps through, floats it up and scores. Beautiful move from Carden. 3 on the clock, 2, 1, heave, full court from Bridger Adams will come up just short. And we're gonna have a good one coming down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Bear River 40, Mountain Crest 34. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bear River up by 6 over the visiting Mustangs. Spike Power Sports, Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff. Razors, four-wheelers, new and used. They service them too. Find more at gspike.com. Mountain Crest will have it on the possession arrow to start the fourth quarter. Andrus is out there with Smith, Dimitriakov, Carden, and Martinson. Andrus on the left wing into the corner to Carden. Cut through by Dimitriakov. Makes a move baseline, back to the middle. Floats that one up a little strong. Backside rebound, Bridger Adams. So Dimitriakov had another really good look. Now right side, Maverick Sorensen breaks the paint. Gets it to Ty Jones. His right hand hook is up and good. So another good play from Mav Sorensen. Bears up 8, 42-34. Dimitriakov on the left wing. Up top, Andrus. Throws into Dimitriakov. Ty Jones on him. He won't come to double. Now they'll kick it out. Swing it once, twice. Martinson for three. Won't go. Backside rebound. Kaser. He'll bring it to the front court. He's full steam ahead. Found the move. Oh, he floats it up. It's just short off the rim, and it's knocked out of bounds by Mountain Crest. The Bears will have it. Josh, I've noticed Andrus here in the second half, not the same player.
No, definitely
he's
a little
being
more
careful.
tentative. Said Tendis. I combined his name with the word I was looking for.
And they haven't been playing him on Kaser, so they've had to change that up just a little bit to protect him, and that's definitely helped the Bears, I think. They'll inbound. Sorensen, kick back to Bridger Adams. Drive, kick it. Ty Jones, corner three, just a little short, and rebound taken by the Mustangs. That's Brands. Carden all the way down the court, left hand off the glass, score. Boy, I wonder which way he's going to go.
Left.
And they stopped play as the Bears went inbound the ball. Another warning. I don't understand. Another warning to Mountain Crest. Starting to feel like that's what you do with your kids. You give them 16 warnings before you have to smack them in the back of the head.
Trent, you can't do that.
No, you can't. I'm just saying, some people might. Here's a pass to Cash Avery in the corner. Catch and shoot three. That won't go. Battle for, and again, backside rebound Mustangs. Both teams rebounding fantastic on the backside. Here's Carden up top. He flops around a couple times, won't get a call. Kick it out to Smith. He reverse spins into the middle. It's knocked away from him, picked up by Cody Nelson. Great defense again from the Bears. Kaser up top, right side. He'll swing it cross court to Cash Avery. Cody Nelson cuts through. He gets it. Left-hand layup, score. I cannot remember a game like this where Cody Nelson has just been a slasher.
Definitely a big different part of his game that we haven't seen so far this year.
44-36 Bear River. Here's a shot up by Brands. Round the rim and out for three. And underneath, Bear River trying to box out. They're going to get a foul on Tyden Jones as he gets a little lecture from the official. I don't know what he did. Must have pushed somebody or hip checked. Just not in Tyden Jones' resume to play tentative.
Yeah, nah.
It's just
and
not.
Mr. Official, he's going to do that. That's
Yep. Here's Carden on the backside, gets the inbound pass. Good defense by Bear River. And on the missed attempt from Carden, Kaser and Carden grab the ball at the same time, and the jump ball will go to the Bear River. Just looked at my sheet, Josh. This is Noah Carden and Pugmire, both sophomores for Mountain Crest, so their future's bright. Kaser crosses up top. Euro steps into the lane, put it up, count it, and he's fouled. They're going to have to go back with Andrus. I think they got to. Kaser's found a little groove here. I've never seen, my high school viewing is limited, granted, to a lot of Bear River stuff, but someone that's a junior with that kind of body control and able to absorb the contact, we have not had a player like this in a long time.
Yeah, for sure. I would dare say.
And the free throw is good, and finally, after 2 warnings, Mountain Crest's got a technical. You called it, Josh.
I told you. I knew it was coming tonight.
Oh, and Kaser is going to get another free throw. He just completed a 3-point play to give Bear River an 11-point lead. Now he'll shoot the technical, and that won't go. Waiting for the coach to say ball don't lie and get that second one. Kaser's going to get one more. Free throw is up, and he makes the second one.
I bet I've seen 10 to 15 technicals in high school basketball in my lifetime, and I bet half of them come from this Mountain Crest coach.
So history was in our favor.
You know, as far as a gambling man, I would say yes. That would definitely would.
You know, you're one person, Josh, that if you make a bet with me, I'm not gonna take you up on it because you're pretty good when
don't look at my NFL record so far this year because it has not been good.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
College basketball on fire.
Speaking of on fire, had a chance to go watch the Aggies the other night. Beat UNLV at the Spectrum. That was a fun time. Always a good time when you can get to the Spectrum. Aggies having
a big one tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be calling the Logan game. You bet that's going to be playing on my phone the whole time.
Yeah, Aggies at home hosting New Mexico. Here's Kaser Thurgood up top. He'll hand to Cody Nelson. Now back to Cash. Deep 3 on the left side. He knocks it down. So Cash Avery, a couple of threes tonight. Bears' biggest lead. They're up 15, 51 to 36. 5:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Feels good to have a little separation. Here's Andrus in the high post. Kick it back to Smith. He'll take another 3. Up and good. So the few times he's put it up, he's knocked them both down. Back to 12, 51-39. Now Andrus is on Kaser. He's got 2 fouls to play with. Oh, just 1. He's got 4. Is that correct, or 3?
He's got 3.
So Cash Avery, left wing, drives in there strong, and his shot is blocked out of bounds by the other sophomore for Mountain Crest, Pugmire. And Bear River will have it under the basket. Kaser will inbound. Cash Avery circles through twice. Catch and shoot 3 is up, and that one's a little left. Rebound Kaser. Kick it back to Cody. Lefty 3 is up. That's just a hair strong, and Maverick Sorensen gets it. What? And they call a foul on Maverick Sorensen? The official signaling that he pushed him. Wasn't even near him when he went to get that ball. Interesting call. All right. Mountain Crest has it. Couple substitutions. Maverick has to come out of the game with his 4th foul, and he's got a smile on his face wondering what he did. Smith on the right wing. Now in the corner to Carden. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor lob to Pugmire and smokes it up and in with the left hand. And
this is still not
put
the 10. Game away for Bear River. You still got to keep playing here.
So Mountain Crest calls a timeout after the layup from Pugmire, and they'll set their defense. Bear River was up 15, and just like that, it's down to 10, 51-41. We'll keep it here. Hanson Motors, proud to be the only locally owned Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac dealer in Box Elder County. 3-time gold winner for new auto dealer in best of northern Utah. Rudd Funeral Home. Rudd Funeral Home in Tremont and Garland. Treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. And be sure to stick around after the game. We'll have a brief post-game show sponsored by Gem Electric. We'll get some stats and analysis from Josh and myself, and then hopefully we'll have a minute to speak with Coach Shaw, see how he feels the game went and where the Bears stand going into the final couple games of the season. Will say, and I've mentioned this a couple of times tonight, I am impressed by the two youngsters from Mountain Crest, Carden and Pugmire. Just the last couple of moves Pugmire's made, you can tell he moves pretty easy and natural as a basketball player. Just it doesn't seem like anything is uncoordinated. So look for him and Carden to be big-time players in Region 11 moving forward.
Yeah, how about next year we got to watch multiple matchups of Kaser Thurgood versus both of those two next year. So that'll be good to watch.
Some good youngsters here in Region 11 coming up. Left side Reese. Up top Bridger Adams. He'll drive in there strong, kick it back to Reese. Nowhere to go, kick it back to Nelson, fakes the three. Oh, and he was fouled on the way by. He tried to drive again, and the reach-in foul will be on Brands. So second team foul. Both teams with just 2 team fouls with 4 minutes to go in the game. We'll see if fouls end up being an issue coming down the stretch. Cash Avery will get the inbound pass. Kaser comes to set a screen. Cash Avery will go around it, shoot the three, just a little short, tapped up. Backside rebound, Bridger Adams back to Cash. He'll shoot another three. This one's good. Back to 13. Here's a drive by Andrus. Runs over Bridger Adams. They won't give him the 4th foul. Misses the layup. And then Kaser gets the rebound. And again, some weird foul calls here as they call that foul on Bridger Adams. Skyview and Westfield tied at 48 late in that one. Okay, so maybe there's not a foul on Bridger Adams. He signaled number 5, made the call to I'm just not sure what is going on here. Whoever has it, no foul on Bridger Adams. Apparently it was 1-5 maybe that they gave the foul to for Mountain Crest. That's what's up on the board. Here's a give and go from Bridger Adams. Now up top Reese. Fakes, drives up with the left-hand block. Kaser Thurgood, offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in.
Right spot, right time there for Kaser Thurgood, cutting through the lane.
Back to 15. Here's Carden on the right side. Into the paint, fakes once. Bridger steps into him, and they'll say Bridger fouled him on the ground, which I'm not sure he really did. He was being aggressive with him. He kept his hands back, bodied him up with his chest. Good defense. So we got a conversation going on with the Mountain Crest coach again. The official says, hold up, I want to hear him out. He's hearing him out, now giving him an explanation. 3:15 to go in the game. Bear River back up 15 after a little 5-0 run. We're done with the conversation, and we inbound it. Brands fakes a three, drives with the left hand, up with the shot, and blocked by Kaser Thurgood. And he's not happy about the call. Boy, these officials have just kind of gotten flustered here. I think sometimes when officials get flustered, Josh, it turns into we just got to blow the whistle a bunch to show everyone we're in control of this game, regardless of whether it's a foul. Can happen to the best of us, but it's really stalled any momentum in this game.
Which isn't a bad thing for Bear River, honestly. It keeps Mountain Crest momentum off of it.
So there's a free throw up and good by Brands. They'll get one more. Second free throw's up, and that's good as well. So back to 13.
Skyview and Westfield headed to overtime.
Westfield's really started to play well. They really put it on Bear River last week. Here's a give and go to Ty Jones in the post, kicks it out to Reese. Reese hasn't been able to get a shot off tonight from the perimeter. Here's a drive by Adams, kick back to corner. Ty Jones fakes a three. Now kick it over to Reese on the right side. Adams catch and shoot three is up. A little strong. And backside rebound goes to Brands. He'll drive on Kaser into the paint, meets Ty Jones, went straight up in the air, threw it up, no good. Rebound, Kaser Thurgood. Outlet to Cash Avery, fakes the three, gets in the corner to Reese. Kaser will cut through. Now dribble handoff to Avery. Now up top to Adams. Bears will slow it down. 2:25 to go in the game, leading by 13. Bears can be very meticulous and run 20 or 30 seconds off each possession. Make it really hard on Mountain Crest. Kaser comes through, gets it in the paint. Righty layup, won't go, but he's fouled. Another beautiful step-through move from Kaser Thurgood. Kaser stepped to the line, the leading scorer for the Bears this season, averaging right around 16 and a half points a game. First free throw is good. Interesting note about Kaser Thurgood, not only is he the Bears' leading scorer, but he also leads the team in assists per game at just under 3 and steals a game at 1.5.
Just kind of the complete player there.
He's not someone that just comes in and scores. He does it in every aspect of the game. And you look at rebounding, he is the second leading rebounder on the team behind Ty Jones.
Yeah, just a complete guy. So earlier, Trent, you said you haven't seen a guy, a guard that can move his body, and that the only person that I could compare him to that I can remember back to that could do that would be Bubba Miller. Would be the last one that I could remember that could do that here at Bear River.
I mean, we've had some quality players. We've even had a few explosive players. We've had some players go on to be successful. I mean, I remember when I was coming up the ranks and Chris Huber was playing here at Bear River. He went on to play for the Aggies at Utah State. He was a great guard, smart guard.
His little brother was really good, but couldn't control his body like what Kaser did.
No. And we've had some explosive players. I think back to Wade Bronson when he played here for Bear River. Just a kid that could explode and leap out of the gym and dunk on people. But this is just kind of a rare commodity here, I'll say, for Bear River, when you can have somebody that can play so smart and controlled.
Yeah.
When every team is giving him their best look.
Yeah, and it's almost like he can slow it down as he's in midair. That's the crazy part to me.
Yeah, he can hang and finish.
We're having another discussion.
There's been a few of those, again, with Mountain Crest coach. This game has played an extra 15 minutes just with the conversations that have been had on the sideline. Kaser to the line for 2. Excuse me, he made the first one and the second one. So Kaser's going to come out, and Cody Nelson's going to come back in with 2:13 to go. Bear River up 15. 58-43. Bears on pace to be over 60 tonight. That's a great offensive night for Bear River. Smith swings it over to Carden. Catch and shoot 3 is up and good. So Carden finally gets an open look from the perimeter, and he knocks it down back to 12. Just under 2 minutes to go. Cash Avery up top, Smith out on him. They'll jump out on Cash on the screen. Lobs into the post to Ty Jones. Oh, he had the layup, didn't take it. Kicks it back to Maverick. Now swing it over to Reese. He'll drive, kick. Ty will fake the 3, drive baseline, dribbles it off his leg and out of bounds. Porter Merrill, the senior for Bear River, is going to check back in for Beckham Reese. Good to see Porter get out there. He's been out there 3 different times tonight on senior night. Smith right side, up top Pugmire. Dribble handoff goes to Number 5, who hasn't been in there for a minute. He takes the 3. That was Cale Murr who missed it, and it's tapped around. Ty Jones has it, and he's fouled in the process by Parker Andrus. Kind of unfortunate for Parker Andrus. He got those 3 fouls in the first half, and he just hasn't been the same since, which surprised me. I thought he'd still be very physical and aggressive. Even on the offensive side, really haven't seen the ball in his hands at all.
Yeah, for sure. Had 6 points in the first quarter, only 2 cents.
Maverick Sorensen into the post. Porter Merrill goes up for the shot, misses it, gets his own rebound, hands back to Maverick. Up top, Cody Nelson. They want to get the ball into Porter Merrill, see if he can get a bucket, and Cash Avery just throws it out of bounds. I think they'd like to get Porter a bucket here. And we got a timeout on the floor called by Mountain Crest. 12-point lead for the Bears. Just over a minute to go in this one. Guess they are going to call full timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be right back to finish this one up. Bear River by 12 over the Mustangs on 104.9 The Ranch.
Other dealership or your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability.
1:03 to go. Mountain Crest has it after the timeout. They're going to have to move quickly if they want to get back into this one. 1 minute to go, down 12. Smith on the left side drives into the paint. And he had nowhere to go, really, but they're going to say Cutler Christensen was out of position, and he'll pick up the foul. As Bear River has cleared their bench. Cutler Christensen's out there with Corver Riley, Ethan Higgs, Andy Anderson, who we haven't seen yet tonight, and Porter Merrill. Free throw is up and good from Smith.
Got kind of a weird free throw shooting stance, don't he?
He does. So he'll get one more. He's almost got his back foot turned perpendicular to the sideline. He misses the second one. There's Andrus on a rebound, goes up and scores it. So
student section, you should not start that in a minute left. This is only a 9-point game, guys.
58-49. Christensen drives quickly down the right side to beat the pressure. He skips one over to Corver Riley, now to Higgs. Higgs throws into Porter Merrill in the post, turns to face up. Jumper is up, hard off the back of the rim. And Mountain Crest quickly the other way to Pugmire. He drives, baseline, shots up. Oh, he missed the easy one. Rebound, Corver Riley. Good hustle, actually, by Merrill to get back and defend that shot from Pugmire. And that saves Bear River. And with 19 seconds to go, this one's all but over. Ethan Higgs has it on the right wing. Up top to Cutler Christensen, and he can dribble the clock out if they choose. Looks like that's what will happen. And Bear River's going to pick up the victory 58-49 on senior night, the final home region game for Bear River. So possibly the last time that the seniors will get to play in front of their home crowd, unless by chance the Bears are able to move up in the RPI and get a home game in the first round. It's going to take some work though. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for the Gem Electric postgame show on 104.9 The Ranch.
With almost half a century of experience, a Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Hanson Motors has won gold 3 years in a row in the Best of Northern Utah contest. For 72 years, Hanson Motors has been your trusted Chevrolet, GMC, and Cadillac dealer. Your gold standard in Northern Utah.
Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com. Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric postgame show as Bear River picks up the win tonight, 58-49 over the Mountain Crest Mustangs on senior night. As Bear River wraps up their home Region 11 schedule, they have 2 games left before the state tournament. Tomorrow night we will be at Logan High School for an early tip. That's a 5 o'clock tip time, so we'll try and be on the air 10 minutes before tip-off tomorrow night in Logan. A game the Bears should have a great opportunity to win, but going on the road in Region 11 is tough to do, and we'll see if the Bears are up for the challenge. After that, it's a couple days off, and then we finish at Ridgeline, a game that will be very difficult for Bear River, as Ridgeline's been right up there in the top of Region 11 all season long. They are the only team that has beaten Green Canyon. And as we mentioned earlier on the broadcast, if the Bears want to get a home playoff game, they definitely need to win tomorrow at Logan, and they still probably need to get some help. One thing that would help tonight is if Skyview could beat Westfield, and they went to overtime and have not yet heard how that game has finished up. And tonight we have not yet heard either how Green Canyon has done against Ridgeline, but last we looked they were up 13 at half. Josh, good game tonight for Bear River, coming off of 3 straight losses. This was obviously a nice one to get on senior night in front of your home crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to win on senior night. To me, what was important was I felt like in the second half, starting the second quarter, and then especially in the second half, there was momentum for the Bears, both defensively and offensively, and that's something that I haven't seen probably over the last 2-3 weeks, is that momentum, that I want to say energy, excitement. It was a difference that I saw from this team that I haven't seen the last couple weeks. Big credit to them on that. It's a big win, especially senior night. I mean, that will do it, but you're going to have to get up because you got to go turn around right tomorrow and play in a very tough environment at Logan.
So we talked before the broadcast today, Josh. You'd mentioned you wanted to see a game where Bear River put some scoring together for 4 quarters. I believe we got there. Did we have double-digit scoring all 4 quarters?
Yes, we did. We did. And so you know what? That makes them 7-1 when they go double digits in all 4 quarters.
And that's really the only thing that's been lacking from this team, Josh, all season long, is can you put together 4 quarters of offensive basketball? You're going to have moments in a game where your defense isn't great. You're going to have moments where the other team goes on a run. We saw it tonight from Mountain Crest right out of the gates. Get out to an 8-point lead, bam, right off the bat. But can you do enough offensively to keep yourself in the game? And tonight the answer was yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did it from multiple facets. You know, in the first quarter, it was just try to hang around because Mountain Crest came out and they were extremely hot. I mean, they went 9 for 14 from the field. They were just extremely efficient and effective. Crowden, I always say his name wrong. I better get used to that. He's only a sophomore, but he was absolutely fantastic.
Now I can't remember. Carden.
He was absolutely fantastic. He had 8 points in the first quarter. But then what you had is you had different players step up for the Bears throughout. Cash Avery had 7 points in the second quarter to keep you in it. Cash Avery had 7 points. Then Kaser Thurgood had 6, and then Kaser Thurgood had 8 there in the fourth quarter to kind of help extend the Bears' lead. So big effort from the Bears tonight offensively. I would love to see them roll that into tomorrow against Logan.
So talking about scoring for tonight, who were the leading scorers for the Bears?
Kaser Thurgood has 19, quiet
Nice.
19.
Yeah.
You look down at the stat sheet, you don't expect him to have 19. He had 19. Cash Avery, one of probably the better games we've seen from him over the last month and a half. He had 15 points tonight. And then great performances tonight by Cody Nelson and Maverick Sorensen. Both chip in 8, but both had those 8 points in key moments where they kind of stabilized it. We saw a different aspect of Cody Nelson's game, which I think could be very effective for the remainder of the year in penetrating and driving and getting to the bucket.
Yeah, we saw him in the first half. He missed a couple threes early and then decided to take his game to the basket and got 2 or 3 big drives in the first half, got another one in the second half. And I think what that does is, yes, guys are going to close out on shooters, but when you beat them to the basket 3 or 4 times and get a few layups, next thing you know, they're going to be worried about the drive, and those threes that were maybe a little rushed all of a sudden turn into, I get to set my feet and really focus on knocking this thing down.
Yeah, and you saw that with Cash Avery tonight. The couple of threes that he hit, he had time to set his feet, hit a shot. It wasn't one of those quick shooting threes that we've seen so often from him this year, and that's what makes you effective. I thought tonight, especially starting in the second quarter and leading on, that the Bears offense went to more of attack and then shoot outside rather than settle for outside, which has been a big problem for the Bears throughout this year.
So hopefully Bear Rivers found something here against the Mountain Crest team. This Mountain Crest team has got some talent. They played us tough there at Mountain Crest. Fortunately, Bear Rivers was able to come away with both wins against these guys this year. But a little bit of momentum for the Bears going into Logan tomorrow. We can't lay an egg there. I think you go get that victory and then see what happens against Ridgeline on Wednesday night. And at that point, you'll probably have a better idea of how the rest of the region is shaking out. One thing that did not help us tonight is Westfield puts it on Skyview in overtime and ends up winning that game by 12.
Outscored them 14
to 2 in overtime. So Westfield has really found something. They've come on strong here in the second half of region play. So that's going to be difficult for Bear River to overcome Westfield in the RPI, but maybe Skyview now can drop down. Who knows? We'll see what happens coming down the stretch these final couple games. We do have Coach Shaw making his way up here, and we'll give him just a minute to join us on the Gem Electric postgame show. Get some of Coach's thoughts here for the final home game in region play. So Coach Shaw joining us now on the Gem Electric postgame show. Coach, this is always fun to get a nice win at home, especially on senior night. You were able to get all your seniors into the game. Just talk a little bit, first of all, about senior night and how well your guys played.
Yeah, no, they played great, and we got 6 of them, and these kids have worked their butt off for this program. All 6 of them, and they do everything we ask, and I don't know. I love this group of kids. I love they deserve this, and I thought they went out and earned it. They credit to Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest fought, and we had to go out and earn a win, and I thought we stayed calm and cool, and we didn't panic. And man, I thought we just played really good basketball. I'm really proud of those kids for going out and earning one tonight.
Yeah, I thought both sides really played pretty, not a ton of turnovers in this game, and both sides rebounded the ball fantastic. There wasn't a lot of second opportunities in this game, and for you guys to really, we thought for 4 quarters, you guys were able to execute offensively for 4 quarters tonight, really double-digit scoring in every quarter of this game, and I thought that was the difference, is really the offensive consistency from start to finish.
Yeah, and we've, unfortunately, that's been a thing that's plagued us at times this year, where we put together 3 really good quarters, and I hate to do all the what ifs, but man, this is what we are and what we can be, and unfortunately, you look back, how many of those close games would we have if we would have put together four good quarters like we did did tonight. Yeah, like I said, this was a pretty clean game on both sides. Physical, but you're going to get that with Mountain Crest Bear River. I thought the refs did a pretty good job keeping things under control, knowing when to let guys play and when they needed to dial things back a little bit. And I thought this was a hard-fought game. That's a game where you say, hey, whoever wants it the most is going to go get it. And I thought our guys wanted it tonight.
Coach, talk just a little bit about some of your inside play today. I thought early in this game, Cody Nelson had some good minutes. He missed a couple threes early, and then he decided he was going to take his game to the basket, got some nice cuts, some good passes to him, a couple baseline moves. I didn't realize how good of a finisher he was around the basket. Made some nice layups.
Yeah, he finished with both hands, and anytime you have a left-handed guard that can get to the rim, there, look at the Corden kid. He's really tough to defend. Yeah. Cody's kind of the same way. He's really good with his left, really good with the right. He can attack both ways. He's long, he jumps high. He's good with body positioning and things. And we really talked to this group about, especially at halftime, going into the second half, like, hey, we need to be more aggressive. Let's stop settling for jump shots. And I think that's the most aggressive as a group we've ever been. And there was at least one possession there in the second half where I think we drove the lane 6-7 times in one possession to finally find ourselves a layup. And, we've talked all year about, hey, when the shots aren't falling, because they didn't tonight, I think we were 3 for 21 from the three-point line. That's usually a game that we would lose. We would just keep shooting and lose, and we didn't do that tonight. And we got aggressive. We got to the rim. We got the free throw line, and Cody was a big part of that. And I think that stretch where we were kind of struggling early first quarter into the second quarter, I think kind of got us going there with some aggressive takes to the lane, got to the free throw line a couple times, if I remember right. He played great basketball tonight.
One of your other seniors tonight, Coach, in Cash Avery, I thought this was probably his most, I don't even know how to put it, controlled performance. He really played within the offense. There was a couple of times early in this game where I thought he could have forced up a couple of shots, didn't take them, was looking to get other guys involved, and then he made some nice plays out of the post for you guys as well. What can you say about his game tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about Cody being a little more aggressive tonight. How many times do we see Cash Avery get down the lane and either try to get a finish at the rim or settle into that, mid-range to like 6-8 foot jump shot that he is pretty good at. I felt like he picked his opportunities to shoot the ball, and he's an excellent shooter. I still think he's one of the best shooters around, and I think he's best when he picks his spots like he did tonight. I thought he was great, and I'm going to credit his defense a little bit tonight too, because sometimes his defense is a little bit of a roller coaster, and tonight, man, he was outstanding. I thought, like you said, his most complete game, beginning to end, he's another senior that, man, I'm so proud of that kid.
Coach, we got 2 more in Region 11, and it starts with a quick turnaround tomorrow at Logan. Always tough to go on the road in Region 11 play, but I think this is a game you guys hopefully go in there with a lot of confidence and pick up a win, and then we go to Ridgeline on Wednesday, and so let's see what happens.
Yeah. No, I mean, take care of business tomorrow, and, we got to avoid kind of what happened last Saturday where we came out, we were really flat, and that team got going on us. Logan's a really good team. Anytime you got a big like Reed Olson and you surround him with guys that can shoot the ball, you're dangerous, and so that's one where we got to be able to control the paint, but also get out, close out on the perimeter, and hopefully some of the confidence rolls into that game tomorrow, and you'd like to come out of there with back-to-back wins. That'd feel really good for us.
Coach, good luck tomorrow night. Hopefully it's a 3-game winning streak to end Region 11. Then we'll see what happens tournament time.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
That was Coach Shaw on the Gem Electric postgame show tonight. We appreciate him stopping by to give us a few of his thoughts on tonight's game. The Bears pick up the win over Mountain Crest 58-49 on senior night. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight on the broadcast. We appreciate you joining us. We'll be back at it tomorrow night at Logan, 5 o'clock tip. Josh, do you want to give tonight's player of the game?
I'm not putting the headset on because Coach Shaw just told me he thinks he's sick, so I'm not getting sick.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Kaser Thurgood, we'll give him 19 points. I think you take Kaser Thurgood off this team. This is not a Bear River team that wins very many games. I mean, he is the offensive engine for this team. 19 points tonight. Stepped up big. Had 14 points in the second half alone. So we'll go ahead and give him the player of the game tonight.
Kaser Thurgood, tonight's player of the game. That's going to do it for us on 104.9 The Ranch. You've been listening to Bear River Bears basketball. We'll see everyone tomorrow night. Logan, 5 o'clock tip time on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.